So this is how you do a cooldown, right? So we had the problem where we can just spam bullets like this, and that's not a very fair game mechanic. So how do you add a cooldown? Um, so the first thing I will need, I'll go to variables, and I'll make a variable called cooldown. Okay, and I'm going to set cooldown to 0, right? And the next thing I need to do is instead of just having the projectile set when we press the A button, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an if in here, and I'm going to do a little check. Okay, and the check is going to be that is the cooldown uh, less than or equal to 0. Okay, so if it's less than or equal to 0, then I shoot the projectile. Okay, and then immediately after I shoot the projectile, what I need to do is I need to reset the cooldown, right? So let's say we'll have set cooldown to 60. Okay, now this does not mean 60 seconds, it means 60 frames, right? So that means, and 1 second has 60 frames, so this essentially means 1 second, 60 frames or 1 second, right? So let's just revise what's happened here. Our cooldown is set to 0, right? And then we say if cooldown is less than equal to 0, only if this is true, then you set the projectile. And then immediately after that, you set cooldown to 60, right? So when you set cooldown to 60, because you say cooldown is less than equal to 0, then you can shoot. So you can shoot only once. Look at this, right? I can shoot only once. So what I need to do here is I need to reduce this cooldown back to 0, right? So if I go to game and then I get an on game update, and then I can do a little check, right? So if I go to logic and get if cooldown is greater than 0, which it does become after we shoot, because after we shoot a projectile, cooldown becomes 60, right? So if you check if cooldown equals 0, every frame of the game or every millisecond of the game, we are going to reduce cooldown by -1. Okay, look at this. Okay, so now you can see I can shoot only once every second, and I can't spam this anymore. Instead of 60, if you want to make it something like 30, that increases your fire rate, right? I can shoot a little more often. I can bring it even further down, 15. You see? Now I have a system where I have a cooldown for my projectiles. Yeah. So thanks, and let me know how you get along with doing this.